I just wanted to pop on here and talk about the Black Sabbath live stream that I watched today. For 10 hours, I watched this thing. And I just want to start with like what I just saw was so Ozzy came out and played, and it was so amazing. Everybody just, you could feel everything just amp up 1,000%. And he plays a few songs. He plays all Blizzard of Oz songs, and then he played "Mama, I'm Coming Home." I think like right in the middle, um, and everybody started bawling. Everybody was crying. Everybody, and it was so cool to see like all the young people. That was the most amazing thing to me, man. All the young people in the crowd were, they were crying, and they were into it. They understand this music, you know. It was really cool. And it was such an emotional thing. I didn't think it would be so emotional, but it really was, man. And then they took the break, and they came back, and then Black Sabbath came on. And man, I tell you what, dude, Ozzy sounds good. He was just in the chair. He was in a throne where, you know, he never stood up because he can't even stand up. But I tell you, man, he sang really, really good, man. It was really awesome. And Black Sabbath was, they were great, man. It was really short. Everything was really short. But, man, I'm so happy that I got to see that, man. That was just way cool, man. Really, really awesome. And the live stream, there were several things about the live stream, man. It started out just killer, man. I mean, Mastodon was just fucking killer. It was great, man. And Rival Sons, man, was just badass. And it was like all the bands would come out and they would play a couple songs, and then they would do a Black Sabbath song, you know. And that's the way it was going all the way, you know, through the first couple hours. It was awesome, man. And then they started doing these little like jams with all different people that came in. And at first it was great because they would all get together and they would do Sabbath songs. And that was cool, man, because I thought that was awesome. These different people like Lizzie Hale came out and did The Ultimate Sin with Jakey Lee. And I mean, stuff like that. That was really cool. And they did that. And they got into like one of the second little all-star jams, man. They brought out KK Downing. And it was badass because, you know, KK Downing's from there, right? And they played Breaking the Law, and that was like the first time that they really played like something else when they were jamming. But they played Breaking the Law, and I was like, okay, cool, man. You know, it's KK Downing, right? That's badass. And this went on, and all of a sudden, there's all these people out there, and Nuno's playing guitar for most of it. But they're out there jamming, and it's Sammy Hagar. Like, Sammy Hagar? What the hell is happening right now? And so Sammy came out, and they did Flying High again, and I mean, he didn't know anything. He didn't know the words at all. He was trying to look down at the teleprompter, and he couldn't do it. He didn't know the song, you know. And I was going, damn, dude. It reminded me of Butch, you know, because Butch would go out there when he didn't know the words and he would just sing stuff. And it reminded me of that so much, man. And I was thinking, damn, dude, Sammy, you had one song, dude. One song, man. You couldn't just learn the one song. But anyway, no, but it was like after that. After that, they played Rock Candy. And then, you know, they'd have different people come out, and then all of a sudden, here's Steven Tyler. And Steven Tyler comes out, and they're playing Train Kept a Rolling All Night Long. And then they're playing Walk This Way. And I'm going, what the fuck is happening? Like, it disintegrated into like a drunk bar band jam. And then they played, with Steven Tyler, they played Whole Lot of Love. I'm going, what? I mean, dude, am I watching a Pump Jack Mary set here? I mean, what the hell is going on? Like, it totally diverted from the freaking Black Sabbath to some bar jam. And it was like, I just totally, man, for like an hour I was going, God, please just stop. But I mean, I hate saying that because they're all legends. I mean, they had like Ron Wood came out, you know, and freaking, oh my God, it was just so, it was, I don't even know what the hell was going on, man. Thank God for Nuno, because he was at least holding it together for everybody. And there was one point where this dude, Youngblood is his name, and I've never heard of him before. He's some kind of British singer or something like that, but he came out looking like the goth Freddie Mercury. I mean, he had the makeup on, he had the suit on, and the little the high rise, you know, high rise jeans, you know, like the waiters, you know, with some purple socks or some shit like that. He just looked like the goth Freddie Mercury, and he came out and they did changes, and Nuno was on guitar, and they had the drummer for Sleep Token, and he's back there with the fucking mask on, the skeleton mask, the Cthulhu thing, you know, and he's back there playing, and they did like a full band version of that song. It was real heavy and kick-ass, and man, that was a highlight moment for me, man. I thought that was unbelievable, man. But during all that bar band jam shit, I was just getting so like, what the hell is happening? And they followed that up with the Pantera thing. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm just going to say that I don't like it at all, man. I just don't like it at all. Okay? And I'm just going to leave that there. But anyway, after all that big, you know, it was just kicking my ass, man. I wanted to see Black. It's like they got away from Black Sabbath somehow. And then Tool came on. And then freaking Slayer. Dude, and Slayer had that crowd just amped up. I mean, there was like 7 pits going on out there, man. It was crazy, dude. It was awesome. And then the thing I don't understand is after that they put Guns N' Roses on after Slayer. I mean, what is anybody even thinking? I mean, for real, dude. I mean, that crowd was just ready to explode, and then you put Guns N' Roses out there, and look, dude, Axl sounds terrible, man. I mean, the band is great, Slash is awesome, they're all, the drummer, I don't know who the drummer is for them right now, but that dude is a badass, and the band was just smoking, but Axl sounds like shit, and why would you put them on after Slayer anyway? I mean, for real, dude. And then after that was Metallica. And, you know, that's what they should have just gone from Slayer to Metallica, because Metallica just came out and showed everybody why Metallica was the one that needed to play before Ozzy and Black Sabbath, because Metallica is Metallica, dude. I don't care what you say about them. They're the greatest, man. So, it was a pretty amazing day, and I can't remember everything. I remember there was this one thing, and I don't know who the kids were, but it was 2 kids, and they came in on stage and said, "Hey, we're blah 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 blah." And I don't know who, I didn't know who it was. But then they went to a video, and it was these kids playing Mr. Crowley with Jack Black singing, and it was a video, but they had it set up like the old the backstage, the Ozzy thing with Randy Rhoads with the 2 Marshall stacks and the white head and the black head, and Ozzy wearing the frillies, you know. And they had it set up just like that, and the kid was playing a Randy Rhoads Polka Dot V, you know, and they played Mr. Crowley, and it was badass. They were so good, man. I was like, I love it so much to see the young people that understand this music, man. It's like there's a swath of them. It's not all of them, but there's a nice big swath of them that really understand this music, man. And you could tell by when they go into the crowd, and you would see everybody, they're singing every word, and they got their eyes closed, and they're feeling it, man. And I think that's really awesome, man. That was a really cool thing I took away from it. But anyway, there's a 1,000 more thoughts on it, but this is just right off. You know, I just ended, and I just wanted to say something while I was in the mode, because I don't even know if I'll post this, because I'm really buzzed, because I've been watching this all day, and it's been awesome. It's the greatest live stream ever. It was like watching the WWE, man. It was so many things were so awesome, and then so insanely crazy. Like, I don't even know what the hell I'm watching right now. What is happening? What happened to Black Sabbath? I thought we were talking about Black Sabbath. I don't want to hear Rock Candy. I love Sammy Hagar. I love you, dude. But you you didn't even freaking bother to learn. I mean, who doesn't know Flying High Again? I mean, you got to know that song, right? I mean, come on, dude. Do you really have to look at the teleprompter constantly? Like he was out there like he didn't even understand the song. He's never heard it before. I don't know. I'm sorry, Sammy, but God Almighty, dude. Anyway, I didn't want to hear a bunch of freaking covers like that. I didn't want to hear Rock Candy and Walk This Way and all this crap. Why? Why does that have to be there? But anyway, I hate saying that because, I mean, these are all legends and people that have molded my entire Gen X life. And I don't want to say anything bad about any of them, but I feel like I've been with them from the beginning. I feel like they are friends of mine. They're like part of my life, so I feel like I can say shit like that about them. But I don't mean it. You know, I don't mean it hurtful. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying, dude. Anyway, I'm amped. I'm sorry, man, but cheers. That was an amazing live stream, and if that's the last time I ever see Ozzy, I mean, I'll never forget that. Not ever, ever. Peace out, buddy.